Alright, so if you haven't noticed, we're top of the board once again. Go us. We're like the only person streaming this game on Twitch, so we stay winning. I told Loon I would play this game 2 months ago. 2 months ago I told Loon, yeah, next week I will play this. It kinda slipped through the cracks. So yeah, I need to, there's a lot of games I need to catch up on. There's this one, there's gonna be Pathologic 3, and I also need to play Look Outside, and it's just like a bunch of shit that I really actually need to keep up on before more games come out. So yeah, I need to lock in. This year it's gonna be try to lock in on streaming, even though my focus is like split and other stuff. But yeah, this is Tartarus Key, which Tartarus means hell. And we are, from what I read, it's just we're in a mansion and we gotta solve puzzles. Simple enough. Alright. Where am I? What's going on? My head is killing me. Last thing I remember, I was at home and... Oh, wait. Where am I? What is this place? Hello? Nobody's here. Okay, okay. Breathe, Alex. You can and will freak out later. Right now you have to find out what's going on. I'm gonna raise the volume a bit. Yeah. A photograph like Balatra, true. I haven't played Balatra in a bit, I just haven't felt like it. Drag with objects, yes. Oh my god, that's also a Balatra reference, a 10-4. Hello? Anyone there? Is this thing broken? Behind this? Hello? Is this a joke? But it's semi-autumn, but my hours per week have dropped so much. Yeah. Just like, I feel like you need to really be invested 100% on it. Like, your fixation needs to be on it entirely so you can play that one non-stop. I had that happen with Balatro, and then I had that happen with Vampire Survivors for like a month. This is a joke because I'm not laughing, and neither will you when I get out of here. I just woke up here. We're in the same boat, I think. Let's say I believe you. What's your story? Who are you? You first, who are you? Oh, my name is Alex. And my story is I'm in an office? One I've never seen before. Last thing I remember, I was at home and I woke up. There's walkie-talkie and now we're talking. They're short-range radios. I don't care what they are. I'm this close to a full-blown freakout. Who are you? What is this? Okay, alright. Alex, listen to me. I need to take a second and breathe. Freaking out isn't going to help anyone. My name is Torres. I'm a PI. Private investigator. Thank God. So you know what's going on, right? We can get out of here? I can see the pieces coming together. So in other words, you don't have no fucking idea. You have no idea, yeah. It means I have some idea, alright? I was working a case for an anonymous client. It's like something out of a movie. Usually it is, but a sack of cash convinced you to at least give it a look. Turns out someone they knew had gone missing. Oh no. I think it was a usual deal. Trying Fear, and it's actually kind of crazy how good it is so far. No game has gotten me this many times. I did play Fear, like the original one with the DLC. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I have yet to play the other ones. Someone just decided to walk away from their old life. Happens all the time, but it didn't add up. And I share a lot of similarities with some old cold cases I pulled up. It was just being paranoid. Video game, and that's good. Yeah, I heard the same too, but you know, there's a little OCD neuron in me. It was just like, well, if there's like a full series or something, you should probably see the whole series so you can properly recognize and enjoy the content of said series. Looks like there's something bigger going on. Putting that aside, all that speculation in the world won't matter if we can't get out of these rooms. If there's a little bit reading, I'm gonna need some water, so hold on. All the speculation in the world won't matter if we can't get out of these rooms, right? You're trapped too. Looks like same deal as you. Sounds like a locked door and no apparent way out. Not the first time I've been in a situation like this. It's not your first time. Keep a cool head. Take a look around to get a way out. See what you can find. I'll do the same. Okay. Just stay in touch, okay? This gun has been burned down for a while. Shouldn't even breathe on them old. A lot of Latin, some French. Even, is that Greek? I will hydrate. Drawer key. Someone just have hidden details in the back. On the back, press E to flip the object. Postcard from Alaska. I found it. The one that pieces it all together. People will call me mad, but they have to know the truth. I fear we'd already passed the point of no return. This message will be my last for a while. Goodbye and thank you. CW. The underline door 1. What was the walkie-talkie option? Hold on, what was it? Walkie-talkie controls. Move forward, look right, look vertical, menu, confirm, cancel, radio, Q. These are books all over. There are books all over the floor. Have they fallen from the bookshelf? No, it looks like someone was searching for something. Sounds like someone was looking for something, sort of like you are. Who's a me for us? The place doesn't feel like a home. There are still signs that someone was here before me. Scuff marks on the floor from that furniture being moved for an instance. More than if you were just setting the room up. I'm starting to think we're not the only people who have been in this situation. So what were just the latest victims? No, don't call yourself that. I refuse to be anyone's victim. We're getting out of here. We have to. Oh, finally, boost. Just drink your. Oh, hello. Can I not crouch? You're a little far. Alright, yeah, that's a good angle. Horsehead sculpture. I know some unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain, but I promise it will make sense. I'm back until 7 pillars, they're essential. Until then, 7 pillars, they're essential. Someone has underlined the word 7, and not set. 7, but what's the order? 3 days reading through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself, they're watching. Hi, Tronny. Insurance came in and covered more than my payment than I expected, so I'll have the dollar sooner than expected. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I actually forgot that we were doing that. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I also hope that Salt like the gift. The key fits. Journal page. A torn journal page is a scribbled travel itinerary that lists in order someone was planning to visit countries: England, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Philippines, Hawaii, Alaska. Alright, so... Is it following me? So... Does your creepy room also have a camera tracking your every move? Yeah, first thing I noticed. Someone wanted to watch us. Fantastic, this keeps getting better. You're gonna hate me for I have relapse. How could you, Trony? If we had a mod here, we would taste you right now. Hawaii. I'm inching closer day by day. We have much to discuss. I have attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one else to keep them safe until I return. Best, CW. I think do not be in black. What can I say? I'm fucking real. Drink. Please drink. Damn it. You know, this theory. I don't think I've ever seen so many books outside a library. I'm going to take forever to search through them all. If I'm right, you won't have to. They'll likely just props. Props? Sad dressing, trying to make this place look real. You don't think this is a real mansion? I think it's a real mansion, just not one anyone has ever actually lived in. This place is almost theatrical. Combine that with the cameras. Are you saying you think we're an entertainment? I think so. But why? That's sick. I don't know, and I agree. For now, I can just keep pushing forward. So, England, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Philippines, Hawaii, Alaska. This is Alaska, England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. So, England 7, Hawaii 4. 7 4 7 4 3 1. I'm playing Far Cry Primal lately. I'm awake to Unga Bunga shit. How is it? Unga Bunga, very wise. I never really got into Far Cry. Never really got my attention. Well, I not checked. It's kind of standard UV slop open world, to be fair. Yeah, that's fair. It's impossibly dark, can't see much. Is that a forest in the distance? No roads, car, or anything. Must be in the middle of nowhere. You say you're locked in some sort of creepy room? I didn't say creepy, but yes. Looks like an old Victorian style bedroom. Victorian? I guess you could say my place looks like that. It's fancy and all anyway. Close enough. I can see much outside my window. It looks like we're in a big old house. Nothing there but the dark in the woods. Would have been too much to hope for the payphone. We kill for a convenience store with a hot dog display. Tourist, are we really going to get out of here? Start small. Start by getting out of the office. One thing at a time. The Unga Bunga shit that gives me more, so the setting give me some Ice Age megaphone. I'm happy. True, true. Or grade 3, okay. There are lots of books lying around, most of them in all in languages like Latin. You can't read Latin? No! Can you? A little, why can't you? I was busy cramming for school and working 3 part-time jobs. Touche. Fuck that guy. Imagine computer but FPS, basically that's so tone. That actually sounds really fun. It's a scroll travel to there. Oh, wait, can I flip it? So it's the same on each side apparently. 1, 7, 3 days roading to the Pacific and Apple. Imagine take care of yourself or watching. Let's see, I'm up and running on my laptop. I can finally run the old games that are annoying to get going on deck. Blood Dragon, that's cool. Okay, so England, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. 7, 3, 4, 7, 3, 4, 1. Did I type it wrong last time? Blood Dragon is not playable on deck. It requires the Ubisoft account. Oh, that sucks. To get out of here. Yippee! Another bedroom. I had a thought. Yeah. I love how my room is empty. No puzzles, nothing logged, nothing out of place. Except for this radio. Okay. Will they give us a way to talk to each other? Give me a way to help you. Because your only way out is me. Just get me to you. Word the puzzle, precisely. Cool, no pressure. You made it out of the office. I know that together we can solve this. I hope you're right. Two liquids, the duality of man. Maybe just 2 fancy potions, I don't know, I'm not an artist. Canvas looks damaged on the right side. It's been torn purposely? So the ancient rotary phone. Doesn't work, of course. I think it would be that easy. There's a phone here, but it's dead. Here too, it's hollow on the inside. Just a prop designed to give you hope. You think they put that much thought into it? Oh, that's the camera, the design of the rooms, the puzzles. Every part of this place feels designed with purpose. Maybe that purpose gives me some rich maniac with her jollies. Or the actors, and somewhere there's an audience. Oh, that's creepy. I find I'm angrier than I am afraid. Get in there. If one person goes through the trouble of kidnapping someone and design elaborate puzzles for them to solve, like what's the point? I know a few characters who would do that. Just like this, I would say ego. Someone clearly has a lot of time and influence, possibly even money to do something this elaborate. People don't usually go to such dramatic lengths just to kill someone. Now when anything else will do. A knife, a gun, your bare hands, even your teeth. Get extremely vivid pictures. Point being, someone clearly has an objective here. I also think they're making a statement, you know, showing off. What about these postcards? From the room you woke up in? What about them? I don't know, they're just weird. Sounds like someone was researching something. They also seem sort of paranoid. Could be just set dressing, you know, theming. Look at this place, it's dramatic in the extreme. I guess we'll probably never know who CW was, huh? Should be worrying about ourselves before anyone else. I'll try and not read everything. Red bottle. I'll see monthly deal. Yeah, this whole setup is just like a Volatra version of Jigsaw. Not a single rupee inside. I get that reference, even though I never played Zelda. Hands better remove, I can get it open. The rest of the drawers have their handles. Yep. In that case, it's clearly the most important drawer. True. You gotta get it open. Just have to work out how. Going off the last room will be some puzzle you were able to solve that one. Well, hopefully it is a puzzle, not just a home repair someone at half-ass. It's impossible if there was ever a whole-ass situation as this one. Humorism, the humoral theory of humoralism, was a system of medicine detailing a supposed makeup and working of the human body adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers. The four humors of Hippocratic medicine are black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. Each correspond to one of the traditional four temperaments. The proper blending and balance of the four humors was known as eucrasia. Black, yellow, green, red. Black, yellow, green, red. While science has since moved before the past, these ancient beliefs rooted in a primitive misunderstanding of how the universe works, there are still those that believe there is a certain truth to these old teachings. After all, what truly makes up a man? Are we not all the sum of our parts? Our bodies merely flesh and blood and meat? A physician named Duncan McDougall theorized that the soul had physical weight, 21 grams in fact. Does not imply the soul itself could also be a substance present in the body, something that could be seen, felt, perhaps even extracted? Such ideas seem flights of fancy to be sure, but the possibilities are endless. Huh. Hello. Black, yellow, phlegm, and blood. Black, yellow, phlegm, and blood. Black, yellow, phlegm. What is... Would phlegm actually be green? Black. Yellow. Phlegm. blood. Nothing happened. Let me try a different order. Then you are not phlegm. You must stay there. You are phlegm. Got it. What was the painting then? Got it. Creepy ass house, 0. I'm in another room. I'm in the hallway. Good, that's progress. I can see. There's a boarded up door covered in blood. We were bound to see some blood eventually. Kidnapping doesn't usually have a happy ending. The important thing is that it isn't our blood. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, you're right. I hear something. I think it's your voice. You must be close. I'll knock on my door, try to follow the sound. Okay, I'm on it. One moment. There's someone walking outside. Did you pass by? Yep. Why did you say anything? I was just looking for a way to open the door first. It's locked, right? If I said something, I would have spotted knocking earlier. Which would have been nice, I think it's triggered some kind of trap. Oh. Yes. Oh, uh-oh. Now the room is slowly filling with some kind of gas. Uh-oh. Likely nothing good. Shit! I'll find a way in. It's getting hard to breathe. Not how I saw myself going. Oh shit. Gas will fill the room. It reveals. What reveals? I don't have time for this cryptic. Sorry, something's weird going on. Something's weird going on here. I mean, more weird. The reflection in the mirror isn't right. Isn't right? It doesn't match up with the real life. The reflection doesn't. Oh, it's not making sense. Move the painting. Still hanging out behind me. Need to check out that painting. On it. Apart from the subject matter, painting seems normal. Maybe there's something behind it. Move it. Oh, the wallpaper's going off here. Light's coming through the gap in the wood, and I hear coughing. Taurus, I might have found a way in. Just in time. Air is getting really thick. The wall was falling apart behind the painting. There's a space and light behind it. I think this will line up with your room. You might be up to something. There's a vent on this side, but it doesn't lead anywhere. How are you breaking through a wall? I'm trying to pry the planks, but it's more solid than they look. I can't think straight. Is there anything you could use? Not that I can see. Fuck! I don't know what to do. There's no way through, there's no way out. I should probably find some. You keep instead of. I need to pull yourself together. The minute you give this, you give up is the minute I'm dead. Think. I'm trying, but it's too much. I can't do anything. What? No. Snap out of it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get me the hell out of here. Yeah, Alex, for the love of God, do something. The fuck? What's happening? I mean, it's moving. Alex? Hell no. Absolutely not. No way. Alex? What happened? I heard a crash. Are you okay? This is insane. No, it's impossible. My reflection just moved on its own. Threw a damn axe at me through the mirror. You're what? Are you kidding? Can you grab the axe and hurry? Yeah, I'm kidding. Just a joke between friends at the old death house. There's a whole room back there. Looks like it's just a bathroom. Can you fucking hurry? Alex, Jesus fucking Christ. I would definitely destroy though. It's risky. Try to smash through. Yes! Oh, there. Not bad. For a second I thought I'd take it. I need to get help with the pole, thank you. No time for warm and fuzzy, let's get out of here. We can just squeeze back through the hole and we'll... Oh, cool. What the hell? Ah, here. Never know how much you'll miss something until it's gone. You okay? Nothing I can handle. Good to finally meet you face to face. You have a lot to talk about. I'd like to get the hell out of here first. Second, that I saw two doors, one at the end of the hall, and one that's boarded up, covered in blood. Let's start with that one, not covered in blood. Lead the way. Nice. You look through this place, all the drawers. Every single one, they're all empty. I bet whoever's behind that just wanted to watch me try and fail. Can I check through here? That's about a broken mirror now, leads into the identical looking room. No point climbing, doesn't look like the window or door go anywhere. Do you do the mouthwash thing where you just... Yep, you... She does the Slenderman thing. I'm in a rush to find out what's behind that door. I see what you mean. This looks messy. Right? Lifetime survival instincts home by scary movie says we should steer clear. Well, eventually we might not have a choice. But for now, we should investigate everywhere else. Sounds good to me. The door is open. Definitely wasn't like that before. We move carefully. Not only what we'll find. Where the hell are we? This place is way bigger than I expected. Looks like some kind of central hall. We should head downstairs. Why there first? And then most exits are on the ground floor. Oh well, yeah. Makes sense. Of course all books are all in Latin. It's probably legally required. I'm not going to look too closely at this. For one, it's very gross and I don't want to know if it was made of, you know. And for two, look at it, it makes my head feel weird. Shit downstairs first, check for our way out. Feeling that somewhere we can gather. Feeling that somewhere we can gather our thoughts. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, fine. Why you? That's such a weird choice. Like 3 fireplaces in the same room. The room looks perfect. Perfect. Follow me. I'll explain. There's how many fireplaces does this place have? This room looks safe. For the moment. Thank you, Detective Dismal. Perfect, cheerful, morale boosting observation. She's being practical. We should rest for a second, review what we know, and we'll be able to act accordingly. Okay. We've been individually kidnapped by an unknown assailant, left trapped inside a house. This is clearly a person with both the means to craft and elaborate dangerous puzzles and a sick sense of humor. Lives life on the line, and I got a burning lungs to prove it. So that sounds bad. It is bad. We know next to nothing. We have no idea whether there's 2 of us in this mansion or 200. Think other people could have been kidnapped? Yeah. This place is too big. And too many things don't add up for me to just be the 2 of us. Regardless, our goal is to escape. We should also attempt to find a way out. We need to find out who's behind this. I get ahead of myself when I read sometimes. But to bring them to justice, for me to bring them to a firm punch in the gut. If you find anyone else, well, we'll do what we can to help. Like you did for me. Right, sounds like a plan. Alright. I can't. Oh, of course you fucking can. What? The guy's got a number on me. Oh, that's fucking convenient. Still can't take a deep breath and I can barely move. Just getting down here felt like I was trying to run a marathon. Oh. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but you're the one who rescued me. I believe in you. You got the radio so we can maintain contact. In the meantime, I'll poke around this room. Maybe I'll find some information. On another asinine little puzzle, more like. At least I know who to call if that happens. Movie splitting up is always a bad idea. This is the movie and we shouldn't waste time. We'd have the luxury of making the best possible choice. So bogus. I thought these days kids said, oh snap. You can critique my slang when we escape the murder mansion. Just promise you'll take care while I'm gone, okay? Don't worry about me, I'll just be careful you don't know what's out there. Alright. I'll help if we have a map. It's not perfect, but I started drawing one. Should be enough to get you started. Are you kidding? This looks amazing. How do you get such a straight lines without a ruler? Keep track of rooms like you think you have something left to do. That way you're never lost and you can just take the map. Were you an architect in another life? This is so crisp. Alex, focus. I marked 2 doors I noticed were open on our way down. As good place as any to get started. Here's my pencil if you want to keep it up to date yourself. Right, got it. Thanks, Taurus. Try and take it easy. I'll be back as soon as I can. Cool. It's like 1 fireplace. 1, 2, 3, and someone else has already tried to break out before us. Because they're not making it past the metal. Somebody really likes fireplaces. It's also making this place feel cozy. Yeah, I was just thinking that, like 5 of them already. Is that a garage? Alex, where are you right now? Upstairs. It is as you might expect, old and weird up here. Why do you need something? You were just outside the great room? No, why? I just thought I heard. Never mind. I think that gas just hit me harder than I thought. Are you okay? Should I come back? No, it's nothing really. I just could have sworn I heard you calling me. I thought I saw you two in the shadows outside the room. You said you had something to show me. Something I needed to see. Not a fan of that. I'm sure that wasn't me. I believe you. It's probably nothing. It's nothing. This whole situation, the gas must have done a number on me. Don't worry about it. But it's fine, just forget it. Probably just doze off or something. Just go back to what you were doing. But you're back. Hallway seems long. Shouldn't I be able to see the door by now? Uh-oh. Something's definitely not right here. I was gonna go back to check on the rooms where we started, but this is bad. Torres? Hey, Torres? I think I'm gonna freak out a little. I'm lost in the hole. You know, that sounds... I can find my way out. Are you all alone? There's nobody else here. Are you scared? Yes, I'm scared. Why does your voice sound... Alex. Alex. This might be a bad idea. Do you think they would put like a loud jump scare in this? Motherfucker. Holy shit. See the dead body stuff into one of those ones. Beg your pardon? Grandfather clock. You know, tall, big pendulum. Not that, the dead body? Oh, you got a small corpse. It's actually not a bad place to hide something. So it begins to stink anyway. You have lived the most fascinating, horrible life. I think I missed a piece of dialogue referring to just what the fuck just happened. It's locked tight. I don't think you can do much here then. Oh wait. It's working, but it's just without any slides. We're looking boards for the game of some sorts. Maybe the pieces are around here somewhere. Someone's actually on the wall. They were using to make a shift screen. Slide. Cool. So something here is the last two numbers. Something here is the numbers in the middle. In certain cultures, crystals have more meaning than pretty bubbles to decorate your home with. It was believed that the many facets inside them could act as windows to other realms or even the afterlife. One ritual involved building a doorway out of the crystal during the fall equinox. It is the belief that the shadow it cast was actually a doorway to another world. Building such a structure is, of course, impractical at best, and it's unlikely that this ritual was ever really performed at full scale. Which perhaps is a comfort, given that if you open a door to somewhere, you never really know what might come out through the other side. Okay. Hi, Loon. So, ooh, did we win yet? Well, I got in an endless hallway and I saved the gruff, like, detective lady. So I can see that was like the drawing of the slides on each spot of this room, but I may need to write this one down. Welcome to puzzles. I'm actually interested. These puzzles are cool. This journal that I have still has the cipher from Shipwreck 64. It's 10 miles uphill in the snow. It's a legend snowstorm tonight and I need to go walk to a pharmacy. Oh Christ. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna continue from here. If I use this little notepad notebook for puzzles before, I can't use it again. So, is this telling me that the number? No, yeah, well, because we already have the order. So, first is 3 and 3. Then 1. The second is 1. The third one becomes 4. Then over here it's 2. So that makes it 2, 1, 6, 3. And then we get a 4 over here, which would make it 6, 1, 6. Okay, was not a. No, yeah, it should be. Is someone hog a machine on the wall? Yeah, I know. The order on this should not matter. Like I'm seeing, if top of the room is 3, that starts with 3 and 3. Then you add 1 to the second and the third one, that makes it 0, 1, 4, 3. Then you add 2, which will make it 2, 1, 6, 3. And then you add 4, which is 6, 1, 6. It has to be that. Or am I doing it wrong? Let me try again. 3 and 3. The last 2. 3 and 3. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. 4 and 4. So it will look like this, right? It's the other way around, but you get it. 33112244. If you put all of those together, it's yeah, it's 7 6 1 6. Am I doing something wrong? Is that not? The order on this would not matter at all. Unless it's doing like the ones that don't share the same spot, that could be weird. 4. No. Eight 008. Damn it. I thought he's the one whose laundry habits were worse than me. Yeah. Oh, the original concept could still have more meaning than pretty bubbles. Yeah, oh no, I read this. One region ball building a doorway out of crystal during the fall equinox in the belief that the shadow it casts actually a doorway to another world. Building such a structure, of course, is practical. One 592. All right. So 1592. But what does it mean with this? Do you swap it? Do you add up to it? No. Do you? Do you move it around? So would that mean that it starts with 1592 and then those two swap in the middle? So 1592 becomes 1952. Is that what I'm getting at? And then we go to the second, which does 5 and 1 swap. So it's 5912. Then you go to the third one over here, and the last two. 3 rig icons. If I shut up! Shut up! 5921, and finally the fourth one swaps 1925. I'm smart. I was not expecting that. I know I'm surprised that this place has secret rooms. It's like the least weird thing about it. You're surprised how common those are. Do with a lot of secret passages and such this active to you? Well, normally it's less elaborate. Panic rooms are still popular, for instance. But more often than not, it's say an old office or bedroom. They get boarded up and forgotten about before a place was sold. Ever find anything cool? I did once get called in by a school. I Had I found an old room in their basement while renovating. 2 bodies, well, skeletons really at that point. Both in chairs, opposite an old standing mirror. Cracked right down the middle. Huh. They were so old it was impossible to tell what happened to them. The official record was that it was some sort of suicide pact, given the symbols drawn on the floor around them. You've always been strange, Alex. Still super creepy though. Some real Bloody Mary stuff. But like us, it's never ghosts or monsters, Alex. It's always people. People do the worst, most terrifying things you can imagine. You can explore my secret penance, Loon. I can tell you're the scariest person I ever met, or the most boring. I get it a lot. Some real Beetlejuice stuff. I don't have anything to... What was that? Not a projector's light, looks like more numbers. Symbols and numbers, what could these be for? Three, 7, 10. Okay. So I'm assuming it's in the same order as a keypad, so that is 1. 3 would be that triangle. No, go back up. 3 would be that angle. 6 would be... Get back up there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how do I... That's 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has to be. Can you not crouch in this? Can I not move this elsewhere? That's another thing I can do about this. Because I can do 3 and 10 just fine, but the 7 is just not possible. fucking brute force that. What? Another projector slide. Cool. It's a weird looking statue. What are these for? Oh. Oh, that's cool. There. That actually is pretty cool. Was it a shape? It kind of looks like a door. Girl, are you not paying attention? What's that? Hello? Huh. Just when it hurt. Holy. A light! Stupid flashlight. Why are you dead now? Just find the door. I can't find the door. Something on the wall. What? Just can't believe it, officer. Are you sure it's her? Whew. Oh, my little girl, my little Alex. Is that Grandma? Can't believe she's gone. The body was so. Are you sure? I'm here. I'm right here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. My little girl, my sweet little girl. Should have expected it. She was always sticking her nose where it didn't belong. That stupid bitch. I always thought it one of these days. So I'm going to cut it off. Okay, now go. The door. I swear it wasn't here a second ago. Oh, there it is. Where did that one come from? I must be seeing things. What? First my flashlight dies and then a secret door opens to it. You really need to stop talking. You need to start talking less. Planetarium, are you kidding me? Torres has got to hear about this. You will not believe what I found. You know that's not true. No, I mean really, it's just... You okay, Alex? You sound rattled. Did something happen? It's fine, I'm fine, nothing happened. I just hallucinated my grandma being a cunt. On my way into what looks like a planetarium. You got me, that's actually a little surprising for this place. Had to be some sort of trick to it. I was just playing some sort of laser rock show I'm missing out on. I wish, it's a pretty empty looking room. I'll give it a once over. Shouldn't be long. Famous last words. Don't even joke about that. Oh, sorry. Are you sure you're fine? I'm fine. I'll call you if I find anything. I found a date spot. We can hold hands here. Torres, I know we're like being watched, but that just makes it more interesting. What? I feel the interrupt love because I mixed this up in my head with Among the Ashes. I was thinking like on a similar branch of like Among the Ashes. Totus 3 and 7, Karina 15 and 6, Cetus 12 and 7, Orion 24-11. Looks like a back and forth between two people. The first is reading and reading. John, please be more careful. There is no 24th month. The second in blue. Jeffrey, I tell you this every single time. It's day, month, not month, day. You're always getting the dates wrong. It's day and month. But maybe it's the other way around. So let's run a diagram and take notes. Horse. Totus. Let's do enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, July 3rd. Among the us, yeah. Can you go? No, okay, it's month here. So I can't. No, yeah, so it's date and month. That's fine because I always default to that 3. Have we found our wife yet? We found a new one. Karina 15-6. Cetus 12-7. Orion 24-11. Now did that do something or what? Nuts. NS? What does that mean? North and south? The eagle, wolf, unicorn, and whale are circle. We're level 2. Aquila, Lupus, Monoceros, and Cetus. Looking boring, I better make a note. She took the whole board with her. How do we know which direction we're facing? Which one's north and which one's south? That's what it's implying. Oh Christ. Lyra, Aquila, Hydra, Cetus, Serpents. So Jonathan is pig-headed. If we could only meet in the middle, I'm sure we could find an answer. No. Alright, hold on. Can someone write down Aquila, bird, Lupus, wolf, Monoceros, unicorn, whale, set. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. And across these notes, we should be able to find it because I'm pretty sure that all of the answers will not be a single. They don't before me. Like I think I figured out. Monoceros. Cetus is here? Cetus is here. Monoceros, Monoceros, Monoceros. I guess I need to do horse with one of these. It's like an 8 and a little comma. Has to be this one. And then Monoceros, Aquila, Lupus, and Cetus. Cetus. Jonathan is pig-headed. If we can only meet in the middle, I'm sure we'll find the answer. Capricorn, Lupus, Sagittarius, Cetus, unobserved. Oh, it says right here, south, north. Alright, so you need to be... I was right about you. I made the right call here. South is... Yeah, Unicorn is north, Whale is south, Whale is Cetus. It's more in the back. Preliminary directions. What? Capricorn north, Lupus east, Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Lupus east? Oh wait, I need to do Lupus only. So Lupus, you are west. Lupus, no. Let's do Cetus because of, no, wait, no. Where is it? Oh my god, I'm not what? Aquila, where's Aquila? 6'5". Let's do west. Ten, 9. do I know which one's the whale? Ah, Cetus is here. 10-9. Which I got. Now, east needs to be Lupus, which 3-8. I didn't do shit. I didn't do jack shit. Whoever thought it would be fun for everyone to have the same initials is a moron. What? So first blue, then yellow. We don't have these. Triaskin saloons for issues. What the fuck Cat just mentioned? Help me right the fuck now. I don't even know what Cat's talking about. Hi, Onyx. I mean, I'm struggling. Valdorian Lebanese, of course, of course. First blue, so first blue, and blue says Taurus, no, cutting in the Cetus is 12-7. Cetus, which is south, is 12-7. James Patrick, we don't have yellow. Is Alex an Aries or Taurus? I don't fucking know. Green, then Cetus 10-9. Giant thing is speed-headed. If we could only meet in the middle, I'm sure we would find the answer. Aquila. Aquila's the other one I need. 6, 5. But he also wrote down Cetus 10, 9. Then we have, what's the next one? Aquila Monoceros, which is north. We don't have Monoceros, do we? We do not have it here, but we have it here. Let's put Cetus, which is unobserved. It's here, 10, 9. I don't know! They all put Cetus. They all at Cetus. Aquila, Lupus. Where's Lupus? 3-8. Lupus 3-8. And north is this one. I don't understand the text here. They what before me? They don't before me? But I think I figured it out. Wait. Because you need, that's why you need to lock it, because otherwise it moves around the other one. So we need to start first with Aquila and Lupus. Lupus east, Aquila west. Lupus east, Aquila west. If Lupus is east, Aquila is west. So Lupus is 3-8, which we're keeping that way. Lupus and Aquila, which would make it 6-5. There. Now Lupus 3-8. Something about, okay, I'm starting to understand because I can see how this puzzle works. Wait, this guy writes the other way around. So it's 3-8. He writes day, he runs month and day, so it's the other way around. Yeah, no, that's Lupus? I'll take your roll for it. Now, north. Little horns, the 8 with a dolphin and a comma. The 8 with a dolphin. The The 8 with a dolphin and a comma. 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 You know, for did we beat the game? I am close to having a mental breakdown, but I think I figured it out. Little horns. No. Or is it in between those? Could it be that's what it's referring to? Between the little horns and the M. Between the little horns and the M. Which would make it like this. Yes! Alright. And now south is... You didn't watch Cetus, but this one person did watch Cetus, it too did. But then this one says we have to meet in the middle. So, oh, okay, I get it. If we could only meet in the middle. Can you flip it? Thank you. Cetus is 10-9 for this one, and Cetus is 12-7. So in the middle will be 11-8. Fuck yeah! Yeah! Oh. I'm not even gonna explain the reasoning or process on this one because even I don't fully grasp what I did, but I in my head it makes sense. Get the fuck out. We're enough 5% to the The planetarium is down for the key with a bird on it. I think it's a peacock. We just so happen to what door that opens. We do? We pass a door with a peacock on it. We were looking for a way out. We'll be on my way. We'll be right on my way when I get back to the main hall. You should check it out. Got it. Ah, shit. Locked in. Wait, what's that? Hello? Don't stand there gawking. You're trapped here now, so you might as well make yourself comfortable. Thank you. Are you just sitting there? Are you okay? I was? Have you been here the whole time? Couldn't you hear us downstairs? You definitely made yourself known. It was possibly peaceful until then. Peaceful with some sort of giant metal death device around your neck? I mean, I assume that's what it is, but it's okay, let me... No, thank you. In fact, I would prefer you left. Maybe you could jump down. Excuse me? I require no assistance. I can also say it in French, Italian, and Spanish if that would drill it in. Do please leave me alone. It's a stressful situation for everyone. Deep press, Alex. I'm moving past it, Cool. Is that you up there? Are you talking to someone? Yeah, some guy extremely rude. He said he doesn't want any help and wants me to leave him alone. And I want a cup of coffee and a pepperoni pizza. We're all suffering. Bring him down here. Might take a second, the door locked behind me. He's got a scary metal contraption around his neck. In keeping with the theme of the night, I assume it's lethal. That or a terrible fashion statement. Of course he does, so I don't care if he wants you to leave him alone. He can't afford privacy in here, he got to tell us anything he knows. At least you can just tell me who you are. If I must, I am William Jones III, you heard of me? No. I'm Alex Young, the first. So William, you got a death machine attached to you. Yes, I woke up with this cumbersome thing on. People tell me I have a tendency for drama. So far, every room has a puzzle sort of trick to it, and a puzzle? If you can solve the puzzle, you'll be safe, probably. I see. I have a really good track record. I just need to figure out what the puzzle is, and I'll stop you right there, young lady. No, thank you. You don't need to be scared. I won't let anything happen to you. If we work together, we can figure this out. I promise. Very touching. My heart's sufficiently warm. However, togetherness and friendship isn't going to get us out of here. We literally cannot leave this place alive. How do you... I know. I didn't think they would actually go through with it, but what am I surprised? What can you expect from a group willing to call themselves the Tartarus Society? Pretentious arses, I must have been drunk when I agreed to join. I even know that by your precious puzzle they left me a note after all. But I'm not interested in dancing around for their amusement. All I need to do is wait until morning, the rest of you can sort yourselves out. Did you say you know who put you here? What's in the note, and what do you mean about morning? Do please stop flinging around. If you must know, the note said to drink my favorite cocktail and relax. Be sure and mix it just right. You only deserve the best after all, and if you make a mistake, that new accessory you're wearing will top you off. With one final explosive ingredient. Screw them and their fancy bloody club. When I get out of here, I'm going to sue them into the bloody grave. I can do that. I was bartender for a while. Of course you were. If you insist on going through with this charade, you can cut me out. Do whatever you please. You might have noticed we don't even have electricity to run the bar appliance. So unless you're also an electrician in that colorful, oh so quirky past of yours, do please leave me be. I might not be an electrician if there's a fuse, right? There's a fuse, right? Whatever room I've encountered so far has had a solution. Even if it's not obvious, I'm sure I can figure this out. Just do whatever you want, alright? Doesn't matter, just leave me alone. Bunch of ritual guys knocking it back at a bar of some sort. That William, what's sat on the floor behind everyone? Thought this place looked familiar. My word, they recreated the whole bar. A year back, I hit some milestone, a net worth of several billion, so look at you. You gave this guy such a bad fridge accent. I'm worth more now, of course. Past a certain point, it's hard to keep track. Sure, totally, yeah. Regardless, my friend and I got together to celebrate my business savvy. We drank the place dry, every shelf. We even slummed and had a pint of beer. Imagine! How would you not notice they modeled this place after the bar? To be fair, I was quite drunk, the memories of that night are foggy. Besides, why would I ever expect to see a bar from the middle of London? One I had only been to once, replicated. Now I'm remembering. Last night I had that argument with Herringworth? Looks like he got the last word in after all, nasty old goat. What's this? Both recipe cards added to inventory, cool. Flower power. Good for when you got a meeting later in the day. Refreshing but not too strong. Make sure the customer is not allergic to pineapple before adding. Yes, I'm talking to you, Kevin. Lazy morning, simple and clean. There's no cordial equivalent flavor for liquor is a perfect substitute. Good for when you got a meeting later. If anyone asks for a gumshoe, all you had to do is swap the amounts of coffee and whiskey and make sure the drink is served piping hot. They really like their fireplaces. Just like in the painting, art saves the day. Okay, it's not a fuse puzzle. The rock, truly, I was lost without you. So sorry. Throwing a wrench into your great sit here brooding and doing nothing plan. Forgive me for my not yet being blown away by your masterful puzzle solving. At least trying to do something is better than sitting around in your ass. There are clues sitting out here in plain sight. All I have to do is make an effort. I guess if you're the type of person to ignore insignificant details. I don't know. Oh, I needed to connect to the golden knobs, not the red thing. Oh, okay. That lights have a green, so what do I do here? Hi. Trying to there we go. You see that? Almost took off my hand. William. At least we're out of the dark ages and enter the age of electricity again. Good job, I suppose. But I keep telling you it's pointless. I gracias, I think he's looking for... They can try. They can fucking try. Gracias. If you're going through with this, can you blame me for supervising? You're playing with my life, young lady. Thanks to your supervision, the power's back. Have your drink and be out of the device in no time. Confident, are we? You remind me a little of myself when I was younger. Just don't get too cocky. In my experience, that's exactly when the universe decides to turn on you. I plan to keep being a problem for it until it stops being a coward and kills me. Let's stop Drinksville. You don't know the name of your cocktail or what goes in it. How about your key code for the drinks cabinet? Any ideas? I thought you were my knight in shiny armor in that scenario. Or are you asking me to think for you? Sorry for trying to save your life. It's been a long night, I just want this all to be over. But that's not fucking helpful. This book really looks like a journal. Scathing, these were his friends? Kinda feel sorry for him, probably a little cranky too. Some creative profanity. He was happily drinking gumshoe after gumshoe like some commoner. A night to remember, honestly, celebrating 5 billion is like watching a monkey dance after being thrown a banana. Gumshoe. Alright. Oh, this could probably help me with the puzzle, unless... What? Now, do we win yet? I need to make a drink now. The guy's so funny. This guy's a bitch. The guy sucks. Hey, what are you doing up there? I may die. I'm in a saw trap, but I'm not gonna do it. Can I help? No. Do you get it? Just gotta so the sleeping L 4 and the sideways T. L 2 3 9. No. I don't remember these symbols. Wait. You can form them. So if that's the order, 1 4 1 4 8 no. Because I can see how the keypad. Yeah, my camera is blocking the way. Hold on. You can see how. Hold on. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna move to the other side. There. All right. You can see that the shapes on the. Who played the famous extra fast? You can see the shapes on like the big square. If you assemble them together, you get the symbols on top. So knowing that, why are these? Is that like a plus sign? I can't tell. I can tell it's like an addition thing. Is it showing like this one? If you combine two shapes, you get the middle one. So alright, I guess I'm gonna write it down as well. The first one, which I'm gonna call it umbrella, is triangle, stick, and triangle, stick, and minus sign. The horn thing is the horns with a dot and the circle. Nothing else. Then you get a little 2 symbol, the cursed 2, and a little worm that looks like a weird 7, like an incomplete, like no, like a complete 6. Which together they form a 4. And then you have like the 2 arrows, which is just up arrow and down arrow. Now what does it mean? Because this is what I got. My girlfriend went out. We'll call. I'm so sorry for your loss. There. It should be like this, but what do I do with it? I don't see any number or pattern in this. If you take the symbol that looks like a 2, then the symbol that points downward, you get 2 numbers. If you get a symbol that looks like a 2, then the symbol that points downwards, you get 2 numbers. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I hope you know that. I fucking hate you. You're like actively sabotaging me. You're like a fucking scab. I don't fucking believe you. Stop saying that because I don't fucking believe you. You can't lie to me 5 times in a row and for me. No, I don't fucking believe you. You're gonna gaslight me. I'm going back to the other side. This feels uncanny. So fucking tell me, please. I was almost having a mental breakdown with the constellation symbols. Look at the back of the book cover. If you combine the 2 symbols at the bottom to make the middle one. Right, those are arrows. It's hard to see with how pixelated it is because they're arrows pointing at the center, right? So it's saying that if I combine where, okay, if I combine the parallel lines that make the 2 with the one that's like a weird worm, that's 8. All right, that's, yeah, that should be, okay, hold on, I'm gonna write it down because if I combine, where's the line? The line is like that one at the very top left. Then the dash is a line here. That doesn't make it a full number, but if I put the arrow, that's a 9. Okay, I'm getting it. No, wait, that's a 5. It's a 5, not a 9. Then if you do little horns that, whoops, if the horns that are at the bottom with a little dot, and combine it with a circle, that is 4. Then if you combine, I already went with the 2 and the 6, which is the parallel lines along with the little worm. Then it's like 2. Did I warn you this game is evil? No, you told me that it had a lot of voice acting for me to do, but never how devious it was. But I like it, I dig these puzzles. Especially because I've been trying to come up with different puzzles on my own for my campaign. Like, it's just like, this is good food. But here, Lewin, kill! Alright, so we have it like, I need to flip myself again. New puzzle, kill that guy! That's not what I want. Oh! No! No! Okay, we're good. Alright, so I probably should use the full camera here. Maybe I'm gonna. Hi, hello, welcome. So, depending on like the position of these ones, they just have these shapes over here, which means that I'm gonna be like a math teacher at this rate. Hold on. This becomes 3. 2, 4, and I'm gonna put it here. It's 5. 4, 5, 2, 5, 4, 2, 3. We got it. You're doing some Coco Melon shit. Alright. I dig that. I like these puzzles. Like, any puzzle that makes me write down like this, it's really fun. Alright. I'm gonna save you! I feel so smart. What do we have here? Whiskey, rum, apple snaps. Might as well grab all. Who knows what I'll need. So the water bottle might come in handy. I'll take it just in case. Wrong answer! Now he'll blow up! Got into a drinks cabinet. Can't do much without knowing what I'm meant to be making. You got the journal, I know you read it. Right, I didn't think you would want to talk about it. Why is that? It's mostly your friends ridiculing you. Friends? I don't care about your friends. I'm not a 6-year-old child. Okay, well, it sure seemed like what those people wrote about you upset you. I'm not upset! I'm exhausted, angry, thirsty, and not in any mood to be psychoanalyzed. Just finish whatever you're doing and let's get this over with. When I get out of here, I'm going to have a talk with some acquaintance of mine. Especially that jealous bastard Robert. If anyone were to vote me in, you can bet it was him. Voted you in. Democratic. Yeah, well, I imagine that's how it works. All this talking to some lady. Had barely drunk anything. What? Never mind that. My phone wasn't a mention me drinking a cocktail called a gumshoe. Think that's a drink? It must be, whether they hated me or not. It certainly was a night to remember. That's great. Pretty sure I saw gumshoe mentioned in one of those recipe cards. I'll work it out. Now, is it trying to throw me off? Is it trying to throw me off about that? Would this be a misleading because they don't like him? Can I save? Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna save scum this because it's gonna bother me if I... Because I am leaning to the idea that they just said like constantly, oh, it's gumshoe, it's gumshoe, it's gumshoe. And you're talking about a guy that you fucking dislike and you want dead. Like, and you put in this scenario to try and kill. So... I guess I'll do the gumshoe. If anyone asks for a gumshoe, all you have to do is swap the amounts of coffee and whiskey and make sure the drink is served piping hot. Swap the amount of coffee and whiskey. So 2 coffee and 1 whiskey. Am I onto something, Loon? Can you tell me yes or no? Like, if I'm onto something that, with the idea that maybe gumshoe is misleading. Cordial of choice. So it is gumshoe? Alright. Saying that I do have whiskey instead of or not. I think I need water, but I do need it enough to take it from the vase. I can see I got bits of flour floating around. That counts as some fiber, right? Should be fine. I'll be like a smoothie probably. Dirty water. Worst case scenario, I did a... Yeah, I did a safe scum. Dirty water goes in here, comes out a crystal clear at the other end. Perfect. It needs to be... It said it needs to be exactly... It needs to be perfect. Two whiskey, cordial of choice, high quality coffee. Cordial, what's this? Where's cordial? What's cordial? Concentrated fruit juice, rum, apple liquor, whiskey. So I'm assuming this, right? Can do much with them, so yeah. Well, the only thing that cordial, yeah, I know that's just being polite, but apple liquor sounds like the cordial here because the other one's rum and whiskey, and I don't think that will be it. Swap the amount of coffee and whiskey and make sure the drink is served piping hot. 2 coffee, apple cider, 1 whiskey. Make sure the drink is served piping hot. So the coffee will have to be after. One whiskey. They call liquor cordial too. Okay, so it's the cider, the apple liquor. One cordial choice. We can stop there, but should I add another ingredient? Yes. 2 of coffee. Gumshoe? I'm gonna. We did 2 coffee, 1 whiskey, 1 apple liquor. Swap the amount of coffee and whiskey and make sure the drink is served piping hot. Can I heat it up somewhere? Warm the yes. Finally, is that my drink? Took you long enough. Before you pour this down your ungrateful throat, there's something I want to ask you about. You knew somehow about dimension and puzzles, the death traps, but your plan was to just wait? Yes, I said that. Please pay attention. Right. How is just sitting around supposed to help you survive, though? Now I know I'm not going to like this answer. Simply thought once everyone else was dead. Wow. I don't know you, alright? I'm a victim too. You blame a man for wanting the best chance of himself he can get. Hey, I don't know you, I still came to try and save you. There's a time and place for pointless squabbling, and this is not it. The person doing all the legwork gets to decide what is pointless. You clearly know way more about this situation than I do, and I want answers. I want you to stop nattering at me and give me my damn drink. No wonder people hate you enough to stick you in. You got to be the most uncooperative, unhelpful person I ever met. And I work retail. Things are just as absolute tatters, I assure you. You know what? Fine, take the drink. But then I want some information out of you. Very well. If it'll get me some peace and quiet in this damn old place, I'll have a lovely chat. You're not going to like it. That tracks, yeah. My drink, please! It looks correct. I follow the recipe. You're absolutely sure? I feel like someone's walking over my grave. Dare I risk it? Did you want to get out of that thing? I do, but I also prefer not to simply die in a different, more ironic way. Are you 100% positive this is correct? I mean, I could be overthinking it with the fact that maybe they just did it to hate him. Ignore my phone. I was thinking like they insist it was gumshoe. They insist it was gumshoe. Two parts whiskey, yeah, but like no, the recipe said warming drop, two whiskey, 1 coffee, but there was a note under that said if it is gumshoe, swap it and make sure it's hot. Is that a shotgun collar from Jigsaw on his neck? Yes, kinda. Yeah, the note that we read clarified. If it is gumshoe, swap it and make sure it's hot. So I did all of those things. For the 100th time, yes, come on, bottoms up. We'll get that machine off, we'll go downstairs and we'll find a way out. Are we all holding hands in this scenario and skipping too? Not that I have a choice, I suppose. The contraption has started clicking. What? Why didn't you say anything? Report strange noises in our death machines, will you? Please hold your voice. The type of hysteria exactly why I chose not to say anything. This melodrama wouldn't have mattered if you made a mistake. Cheers. Seen this stream right after adding a rail to my D&D quest. Looking, we actually did it! The night of all notches device. Score 1 for Willie. Hi TK. He's not helping to escape, he was just gonna wait it. Yeah, imagine if like in a jigsaw trial, it's like, I don't want to do it. Freshman is free. You say from jigsaw? Yeah. I was actually really fucking nervous. What do you mean few? I thought you were sure. I was, but still. It's a few kind of situation, yeah. I overthink things, William. Pretty sure I just heard the door unlock, which means it's time for us to beat feet. I want to introduce you to Taurus and you can tell us. Now see here, I have barely recovered from that harrowing mystery. Oh, shut the fuck up! I never going to be led around like some performing monkey. Oh my god! I wish you were among you. You're probably talking less. You're coming with me. Unless you want to hang out by yourself in a place designed by people who very clearly want you dead. I already told you I would have been fine if I just waited, I think. Stop glaring at me or you'll get wrinkles. Let's go see this friend of yours. Thank fuck. Alex? We're here, we made it. There girl, never had any doubt. Take this chair, thank you. Would you be a dear and fetch me a drink? Who the hell are you? William Jones. The third. I beg your pardon, I was speaking. The third, so that drink? I know you. You came up in a missing persons investigation. A friend of mine was working. Woman trying to lodge a report about some secret society that was out to get her. Your name came up. Nobody took her seriously, but someone didn't like her talking. She turned up dead a few days later, strangled in her apartment. Know anything about that? I can't say I do. Seriously, is that the woman you talked to while drunk? I was hardly drunk, slightly inebriated perhaps, but not the point. I suppose it might have been that woman. She was very bubbly, sweet. Blonde, tall, large. I don't want my camera high again. Well, pardon me for noticing. What was she thinking going to the police? She knew there were people in our group who were dangerous. Even I knew. I think a chow. Hi, Lena. That's it? She's dead? That's nothing to do with me, is it? It's not my fault. None of this is my fault. So you're part of this Tartarus society, you said. Look, I told you. I thought it was all just for fun. A laugh. Such a laugh you were willing to sit on your ass and wait out while the rest of us died. Yeah, super fun. You know that woman we were talking about left behind a diary, William? She didn't go into detail, but putting those pieces together with what we know now, you had a hand in this. Ignorance is no excuse. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Will someone talk about it? Because I want to know more about the society. I always figured it was just a rumor, you know, how rich old people love melodrama. Supposedly a secret society of the elite. In other words, people with money, influence, and lots of it. And they use it to make whoever pissed them off just disappear, for their own amusement. And I thought it was nonsense. I mean, can you blame me? That's who put us here? Some Illuminati wannabes? Oh my god, I'm so angry. I think I give myself acid reflux. Funny, I feel that way about the world myself, more than that. Yeah, Alex, you holding up okay? Aside from everything, I guess so? I was just thinking. Barking orders at you when I can't even get off my ass and help. Well, I mean, it's not like you've chosen to be on your ass. I know. I just also know I'm asking a lot of you, and you're so young, Alex. Well, not that young. Old enough for student loans, anyway. Honestly, people have been taking care of me for a whole life. My parents, my grandmother, I never really gotten a chance to pay it forward. It's not a bad thing to be loved, Alex. Yeah, but like, this is my turn to help. It's my turn to take care of people. Honestly, it's kind of all I ever wanted to do. I just never really got the opportunity. It's not like I'm not grateful and I know you're capable. I would choose to be on watching you. Fucking watching you. I just want to do the right thing and pay it forward, yeah. Just have to remember that you matter too. Oh hey, trust me. Getting out of here with all parts intact is definitely high up in my priorities. I am very proud that I got the recipe correct. God? 55 for 55 for 55. Uh-oh. Hey, Torres? Remember that super creepy door covered in blood? It's not a great segue. It isn't boarded up anymore. That's because it was blasted off its hinges. It looks like it was destroyed from the inside. Do you see anything? Anyone? There's nothing else up here. I mean, I don't hear anything. Unless they're being very quiet. So I don't know where they are. Okay, scaring myself. Not the most productive thing I've done tonight. Good job, Alex. Just breathe. In and out. Okay. There's a staircase behind it. It goes down. And of course there's no lights. Unless I hate to ask you this, but no, I know. I'm the only one who can check it out. I'm sorry, I'm not of more use to you. You've already done so much, and look, we're in this together, okay? We're gonna get out together. Thanks, Alex. Watch your back. I'm not going in there yet. Nah. Gotta go start on food. Good luck with that. I want to see if there's another door that I missed, because there was another room. There was more stuff downstairs. Hello? Hide themselves in spooky old mountains where you've been kidnapped. I really hate this place. The biblical figure Cain, the original murderer, appears in various texts dating back millennia. Theories of Cain being the son of Satan and not Adam date back just as long. Buzz of a horse kind of angry looking. Can horses look angry? Records show a startling increase in the number of murders during the 1727 London famine. During mad starvation, it was in the environment that the London butcher thrived. Famed for selling high-quality meat at cut-rate prices, it was years before anyone discovered their sources, fresh corpses. Public faith in the police's ability to keep them safe was at an all-time low by 1964. Due to the arsonist, hundreds perished in a string of devastating apartments and office building fires. It's thought that the Dream Doctor massacres a few years prior served as inspiration, however, as they were never caught, their motivations remain a mystery to this day. There's one thing I don't want to get inside of, it's the mind of a killer. Not late night reading for when you've been stuck inside a murder house. The Death Rider is a highwayman of English legend dating back to the early 1500s. Wielding a spiked flail, they would wait by the roadside or unsuspecting passerbys. Victims were beaten beyond recognition, many never identified. Nothing was ever stolen and their motive remains unknown to this day. The Ferryman. Tales of the murderous ferryman date back to the 11th century BC, considered a myth. It is said to have been inspired by Charon, the one who ferries souls to Hades throughout the river Styx. Only one have a blank canvas. Performing the vivisection of a conscious human is near impossible due to this shock. However, the Dream Doctor was able to keep his victims conscious using a paralytic engine. She would then use a leucotome, a hammer, and pick for extensive brain testing. There are no known survivors. Clock Killer. Charged with 18 separate murders, what was believed to be an open and shut case ended being an anything but. Crucial evidence destroyed in a fire meant that the Clock Killer served as a short sentence of only a single year before being released in the summer of 1988 for good behavior. The Clock Killer. You mentioned it before. It says here that they're free. Is that true? Released early for good behavior. How? According to this, he's a known murderer. Mass murderer. I was on the force then, and we had it all. Extensive evidence, documents, murder weapons. Hell, I even got him on video. So what happened? It was all destroyed. A few weeks before the trial, fire took out the police station. Nothing but ashes left behind. That can't have been a coincidence. I'm sure it wasn't. I head up an investigation. Turns out the killer was a former cop, well liked. Friends in high places, you know the deal. Jesus. Orders came in telling me to stop investigating. Told me to just focus on my 9-5 and let the higher ups handle it. Did you? Hell no, but when you know it, I was suspended and put under investigation myself. Didn't take a detective to figure out my days there were numbered, so I quit. Bad decision I ever made. Turns out my values and those of the station didn't align. Public faith in the police ability to keep them safe the arsonists. 100 perished in a string of devastating apartment fires. The Dream Doctor massacres a few years prior served as an inspiration. However, as they were never caught, the motivation remains mystery to this day. ~11th century BC, 1500s. So, ferryman. Why is the paintbrush there? Original. The biblical figure Cain, the original murderer, appears in various texts dating back millennia. What was this? Oh, there's more here. Crimson Artist. Christoph H. Jefferson, the Crimson Artist, was an actor between 1290 and 1312. They would kill and artfully arrange the models' bodies, at which points he would paint the crime scenes in the victim's blood. Several pieces of their art have reportedly gone missing, and while never officially valued, they're rumored to be highly sought after in the fine art world. I'm here to weave it again. I need to do a puzzle with murderers. Lumberjack would invite couples to their holiday cabin in the woods. Overpowering his victims, he would force him and a couple to watch as he methodically severed the limbs from their partner. He was eventually apprehended in the late 70s. Authorities were held by multiple survivors being able to identify the make of the chainsaw use. Well, they're not all the weapons are here, but it's the Crimson Artist. The Clock Killer is the latest one. So the paintbrush. Butcher. No, fuck. Crimson Artist. No, it was, hold on, it was this guy, Death Rider. 1500s. Yeah, 1500s is the Death Rider. No, wait, Artist, the Crimson Artist is the first one, then the Butcher, London Butcher. So, Artist, Death Rider, London Butcher, Dream Doctor, which was mentioned here, Dream Doctor 19 something, and then the Clock Killer. Writer. No, fuck. Artist. Writer. Butcher. Doctor. Clock. I'll take all the weapons. Can I open? I'm supposed to have to take these. All of them? Shit. Not even real weapons. Me pretending to do something at work. I don't get it. There's the arrow, and there's an empty shelf on top that I can't even interact with. Five, 4, 2. What does it mean? Because it's not there's 4 shelves, not 5. Unless you can put 2 on the top. Like maybe the one, 2, 3, 4. So oh, hello. That's weird. I know this game was playing seconds ago. Hammer and pick, a clock and paintbrush. This has to be part of the puzzle. Hammer and pick, clock, paintbrush. Hammer and pick, clock, paintbrush. 1, 5, 3. 1. Okay, I was kind of onto something. 1, 5, 3. No, it needs to be the other way around. 3. And the arrow here is pointing here. So 1, 5, 3. There you go. Okay, yeah, I was kind of connecting the dots that need to be the statues, but I did not know like which one specifically. Okay, thank God. I knew it! Hello? Pretty empty. I wonder what those buttons do. We checked all of that area. We didn't check the whole of the opposite side. We're currently in still 2 locked doors. We're in like this one room. It's like a painting. What are these doing here? Whoa! What the? Damn though. Amidst the chaos, an angel stands in cruel craftsmanship. Someone loves buttons. Did I do it? Do I need all of them to be lit up? What? What are you hank at me for? And then just stands like we were one push from solve it. Do I need to be all lit up or is that it? Maybe doesn't change. Well, oh, there we go. But I did that, didn't I? I thought I did that. Oh shit, hey. Thinks I got to stop appearing out of nowhere. Everything alright, Alex? Just checking in. I'm looking at a bunch of weird statues in a painting. An angel, a demon, some sort of snake person. Oh, you mean the Lamia? I don't know, do I? It's Greek mythology. The Lamia was a girl who was another casualty of Zeus and Hera's. On again, off again, marital squabbles. These days are mostly just used as generic fantasy monsters in most media. The actual legend is much more tragic. Do most detectives know this much about Greek mythology? Can't have a hobby? Besides, when you spend all your time dealing with human monsters, the made-up ones are a lot more palatable. Intense, I'm a little intimidated just by looking at it. Neither means business, must be a guard for the angel, maybe it's the boss. Snakes for hair, all Lamias, but Zeus may risk of turning into stone. One Jack Minotaur would not want to be in a liver with that. Pro craftsmanship, I'm a little nervous, he's definitely going to spring to life. Seems it can't be that easy, right? Wish this game had a dedicated what? Yeah. Is that not? Does it have to be symbols that match them? I don't know. I don't know. Get over that. So note, not taking on scheduled appointments. Okay, sure, everything in this place operates on its own logic. Why not? Since none of the phones work, I have no way to call. Or that is for an appointment. Guess I'll see if I can find something that goes in that slot. Tartarus, how do I know? Yeah, she's like, Tartarus, I don't fucking. Sorry, tell me. I'm not accusing you of anything. Just asking questions. I should hope you're not accusing me. I'm a victim just like yourselves. Possibly even more so. You obviously know more about this situation than we do. You're clearly involved with some people who clearly have it out for you. Can't imagine why. So right now, I'm more in common with us than anyone out there. Why not tell us what you know? Look, I didn't think they actually did any of this, alright? I thought it was just a lark, a gag. Like that time Hamish Haberforth said he was investing in baby polar bears, but they all turn out to be spray-painted corgis. You have to understand that when you get to a certain stage of wealth, you get bored. It's not as if I don't belong to a good half-dozen other secret societies. Usually all we do is get drunk for 100 years old liquor and wear silly robes. I can say that's a problem I'll ever have now. A secret society? Yeah, that's what I said, very explicit too. But I can't say I think much of their designers. That silly symbol of theirs, the eye. How did you... I knew it. I knew it. Torres, what are you talking about? A bunch of old rich jackasses with too much time, money, and privilege. Now, just a moment. A couple of months back, a local statesman turned out dead, heart attack. But he died in his study with some very interesting documents on his desk. He's on an organization of wealthy, influential people all over the world. These people in a game out of kidnapping groups of lesser folk. Squid Game. Placing them in ridiculous, impossible scenarios to their own amusement to die. Hang on a moment. I told you, I thought it was all a bunch of set dressing, a joke. For Christ's sake, this originally started as a ritual to appease some sort of demonic being. Of course I thought it was fake. So did everybody else, but they pay me to follow up on things. These past few weeks, I started thinking I was being followed places, getting strange messages, and now? You're one of those people? I helped you. And if you'll recall, I told you not to. Until tonight, I swear I thought it was all just smoke and mirrors for fun. Besides, I didn't know any of you, alright? It's not like this is personal. Do you think that makes it better? That people don't matter just because you don't know them personally? No, I would never have joined that. I know they were serious about this insanity. But you were perfectly willing to just ignore us. Wait it out for us to die so you can leave, huh? Alright, this is getting us nowhere. All that matters now is staying alive and getting out. Okay, you're right. We have to keep searching this place. Thank you. Keep an eye on Moneybags, Makarov the third here. Call if you need us. What do you want? No, I guess I always had like puzzling things out, cleaning things down. I've never been able to stand it, so people get away with something that hurts other people. It's like a story. No, like, there was no big pivotal moment or anything. Not in general similarism and the overall state of the world, of course. There's a time when I thought maybe I would work in the family bakery. It just didn't work out. What happened? Didn't have the patience for it. All that fiddly, careful work wasn't for me. And well, like you said, always been intense. After the third time I made a kid cry. Had to face up to the fact that I just wasn't made for sugar and customer service. When you get out of here, I got to see your baby photos. Cool. What else have I now? I want tourists to make me cry. Is it flying or falling? Either way, that demon looks pissed at the angel. A knight fighting off a minotaur is defending an angel. Imagine a giant half ball leaping towards you. That knight shield better be sturdy. Slimy is menacing. Don't think I've ever seen them crawling across the floor like an actual snake before. I don't fucking know. Three records learned, that's what I got. So I have these statues, right? And I have this, and it just says another podium. This one's covered in symbols. Well, this is determined by how many people can make you suffer or how many grandiose puzzles you can make in your spare time. True. Whatever. What about it? Don't scare me. I'm going to copy and paste everything it says. Okay. Alright. Solve the... Is it IGN? I bet it's IGN. Just solve the puzzle. Yeah, I bet it's fucking IGN. Bake the bread. Oh, of course, thank you. I would not have guessed it there. The 4, the trident, the little guy, the moon, the triangle. Match their locations in the painting. Oh, so this is Angel. You're Angel, right? Yeah, so this is Angel. That one's Lamia. That is Demon? Devil, yeah. Devil is this one. Minotaur is that one. So triangle. There. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, I was gonna worry. Like, was all that just to make a shortcut? It's come a little lock system, but at least those doors across the whole are open. Hope there's something nice inside. I mean, probably not, but I hope. Jesus. Ah, yes, hello. I am, as you might imagine, quite relieved to see you. Oh, Christ. Are you okay? What is this? Okay, my young friend, I am ecstatic. Why wouldn't I be? Tangible proof of my life's work. I'm actually quite moved by it all, as the kids say. All that and a bag of chips. I don't think they do say that. Your tangible proof is tangibly enthralling you. My apologies, I was quite carried away in that time, man. My name is Charles Werner. I'm a historian, a specialized field in study. Not long ago, I woke up to find myself as you see me now. There's gotta be a special effects, right? The old practical stuff. I'm going to get you out of there. I would advise against force. Whenever I struggle, it seems to upset it. How do I get you out of there? That's the spirit. Into the unknown with open arms. Granted, I don't have any hands-on experience with this scenario. But if you were to look at your feet, that symbol is incomplete, but it shares similarities with the vanishing circle prevalent to another culture's mythos. If you can find a way to complete it, then perhaps... Sure, fine, why not, whatever. With my boundless knowledge of ancient mythological ceremonies, that'll be a cinch. Are you right? Not even close! What else is new tonight? Then please have a look around. If you find something, bring it to me and I may be able to help. This is heavily inspired by Amnesia, I'm sure. Flesh. What's this? Looks like sigil. You might need it to complete the circle. So how do I... You're a demon expert. Come over here and describe it to me. You might need to be able to identify it for you. It's actually not slimy at all, but it is interesting. Somehow soft and firm, feels like I'm suspended in jelly. But as soon as I apply any force, it grabs hold tight. Kinda like punching custard if you ever try that. What? No, why have you tried that? Please stop talking about food, I'll never want to eat again. It's like the opposite of Resident Evil scientist. See what you got. I believe it's a sigil of the demon Fur. Enormous deer creature. Its mighty hooves would shadow the sky, leaving thunderstorm in its wake. And that's everything for now. I get the feeling that there are more sigils. Try to find them all. What does it say? I can tell if it's fairy tale or meant to be serious. It's a sort of travelogue, but all the things it describes, well, they don't exist. Strange places, monsters. Monsters or demons? Trust me, a very important distinction. There's always some truth in any piece of fiction, keep it in mind. My time in the southern ways was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow, emanating an unbearable heat. I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north if not for the reptiles keeping guard. Though unintentionally, I only live and breathe today thanks to them. I began my journey on the east side, the barrier between our worlds rendered useless by greater glowing gaze. To my west lay a city of great spires, staggeringly tall and blindingly wide. How long did I stay? Even now I cannot say. So you have to finish this drawing and you'll be free. That is a core component, yes, I can guide you through the rest of the ritual. I guess I'll have to figure out where to put each sigil then. So I can be some sort of assistant. I dare say all my studies have led to this. Bring me anything you don't understand, I'll do my best to identify it for you. So next around demons. More accurately, I'm a historian. Some peers will consider me famous and others infamous or eccentric. I have a knack for uncovering stories taught lost. You look like Charles Disco, except 59 years older. True, he does. Connecting the dots overlooked by those seeking more obvious truth. The demons. Demonology is one of my more unusual research areas. My academic peers do not approve. They feel childish, sadly, if only they could see. Do you know how you ended up here? I assume the cult kidnapping much like they did to you. The cult? Well, they call themselves a cabal or secret society or something equally grandiose, I'm sure. But this setting, these resources, these actions, well, if it looks like a cult, walks like a cult, and quacks like a cult, you see what I mean? Like hidden government. They wouldn't be the first throughout the history, I assure you. Are you serious? Well, the important thing is that they are. Are you familiar with the concept of a deal with the devil, a bargain for power? Of course, these things never turn out the way a bargain suspect. The devil? Like literally? Don't be silly, the devil doesn't actually exist. I'm talking about an old god. These ancient beings appear in many forms throughout all civilizations. In all my years of research, I've found many references as whisper stories. Many of them are supposed to be indifferent to humanity, but some will toy with us, offering tremendous power and influence in return for worship at a cost, of course. Oh, there you go. See what you got. Recognize it's a sigil of the demon Malthus. It takes the form of a giant stork. An artisan will build high towers and strongholds in the toughest materials. If you have another I should take a look at. This will be a sigil of Raum, a crow demon known to steal always seeking treasure. The most famous heist was that on the underworld's soul flame, leaving it permanently shrouded in a fire that will never go out. That's everything for now. I get the feeling that there's more sigils to find them all. There. Sure, this sigil looks like a shield, maybe. I'm stuck in the boog and I'm stuck in the mud and the bayou's taking me. Let's see what you got. Fixing sigil of the demon Andromalius, a serpent tasked with discovering and punishing the evils of the spirit world. That's everything for now. I get the feeling that there's more sigils. There's more. probably guides you through the ritual and then it just fucking microwaves into the good anyways. There you are. Looks interesting. Is it an eye or maybe a bow? A bow. Let's see what you got. Sigil of Bifron is a two-faced beast, a master of science and arts. They maintain all the gates and passage of the spirit world. I think you got them all. What's that about the cost? It's only natural, isn't it? You don't just gain power of such magnitude without paying the price. The most common will be human sacrifice, but it will have to be on a tremendous scale. You think that's what's happening here? I can only speculate, but it's hard not to given the situation. Who can say how many people have disappeared only to turn up here, spending their last night alone? So you believe there's a giant conspiracy, a government controlling cult trying to summon God? A god for an approximate thereof? I can see your skepticism. It's fine, I'm used to it. I dare say it's been called cuckoo for less. You know what else we consider insanity? Being stuck in a flesh wall. Fair point, the flesh wall is unusual. Can I speculate? Hard not to give in the situation, yeah. What's this? Like this one straight out of a horror movie. Just going on the upstairs. Trigger many optional conversation. I just have to finish this drawing and you'll be free. It's a core component. I can guide you through the rest of the ritual. So I'll have to figure out where to put each sigil then. That's where I can be some assistance. Like there's all my studies have led to this. Bring me anything you don't understand. I did that already. So you're going to help me. How do I know which one's north and which one's... Well, okay. North. Alright, so it should be... My time at the southern waste was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow. Realm. A crow known to steal always. South crow. Anything? Oh, I'll wander into the frozen north if not for the reptiles keeping guard. Giant store to kill construction seem really love metal. Represent Andromalius, a serpent that was tasked with discovering and punishing the evils of the world. This one. Andromalius, north. I began my journey in the east, the barrier between our worlds rendered useless by a great glowing gates. To my west lay a city of great spires, sagging tall and blinding white. How long did I stay? Even now I cannot say. Giant store, construction seem to really love metal. Mighty hoops would shadow the sky, leaving thunderstorms in its wake. Thoroughly shadowing the fire that will never go out. Construction seems to really love metal. This one's very clearly crow and says... shadow sky leaving thunderstorms in its wake. And the barrier between our worlds rendered useless by great glowing gates. Wait, that will be... construction. I began my journey east, so I'm looking through these options, and it's like, I began my journey in the east. The barrier between our worlds rendered useless by great glowing gates. And they have Charles, the Malthus, a giant stork. What's a stork? Yeah, what is a stork? Just it's a type of bird. Got it. To care construction seem to really love metal. To my west, a city of great spires, staggeringly tall and blindingly white. How long did I stay? Even now, I cannot say. Something like if I look like that. And I'm assuming like that will refer to like thunder. My time in the southern waste was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow, emanating an unbearable heat. I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north if not for the reptiles keeping guard. Though unintentional, I only live and breathe today thanks to them. Yeah, the crow says right here, crow. In south. And this one says Andromalius, a serpent that was tasked with discovering. Alright. This is the only... These are, like, this is guaranteed. Crow and a reptile. And it says great glowing gates. I'm assuming that's metal. That should be like that. Meaning that west is... Circle's looking good from here. To get all the stitches in the right place. You're supposed to be guiding me! I think we're ready, let's do this. No, you're probably right, you only have to do one more step to complete. You have to visualize sending the creature back, vanishing into the void. Wait. Is this meant to happen? Ah, shit. What do you mean I got it wrong? He was meant to be guiding me! He was meant to be telling me, hey, this is right, this is wrong? No. Can only hear banging. Someone was in there. They're gone now. Gone away. Where did it go? I should take a second to collect your thoughts. Are you feeling okay? I know what I saw. It was a wall of flesh and vanishing circle. Well, like magic? I don't know, I just know one moment I was there and just messed up because it's gone and took Charles with it. Okay, Alex, I believe you saw something. What happened when you should keep going? I guess it was the other way around. Only someone will hold me in this horrible situation. We're looking for here. Not sure, honestly, I thought it was just more staging, but all fairy tales of folklore about stupid peasantry having to be saved by wise kings. Could be nothing but where it's a weird theme, feels like they're making a statement. What is going on in this house? You need to keep looking for a way out. You're right. You can't help Charles anymore, but we're still alive, we can't give up. Not now. Before you head off, maybe this can help you find one of my books. A key, the top looks like a lion? Right, try to keep an eye out for doors with lion motifs. I'm guessing it's the other way around. Great glowing gates. Yeah. Well, Taurus, it was so horrible. Is it right? Is it right? What do you mean it's not? What? Crow, I'm pretty sure is definitely right. Yeah, it says a crow. I got pursued by a crow and I couldn't go that way because it was a reptile. And I have crow and serpent. East. The barrier between our worlds rendered useless by great glowing gates. Master of Science and Arts imitates all the gates and passages to the world. So... Oh wait, there was another... Wait, we have 5, not 4 sigils. Maybe... Oh, that's what it was. From the uses by great glowing gates. East is... this one. The two-faced monster. I forgot I had another sigil here. And then... To my west lay a city of great spires, staggeringly tall and blindingly white. How long do they stay? That has to be Malthus. Construction. I guess spires are metallic? Are spires made of metal? That's the only thing I can think of. Of tall towers, well... It's either that or a fucking deer that causes thunderstorm. So I'm gonna go with... I wanna go with that. I wanna go with spires. Alright, are we good now? What's the northern one? Snake. Said that there was a snake on the... Yeah, my time in the southern waste was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow. I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north, if not for the reptiles keeping guard. I'm gonna do this super quick so it restarts the thing. This is okay. This is it. Proof. A long last. Okay, thank God. Marvelous, simply marvelous. Booyah. So relieved that war again if I don't get how. My young friend, you are party to one of the greatest revolutions of the modern era. By your hand, we just revealed tangible proof that's supernatural. Woo! Whoa, I mean, I'm not ready to go that far, okay? Well, not for my peace of mind. Let's just go see Taurus. She's my partner for the night, I guess. She'll want to meet you. I don't believe in that shit. What happened? Are you hurt? I kept calling you, you didn't answer. I can hear the sounds, and who's this? I'm okay, I'm okay. Oh my gosh, you worry so much about me. This is Charles, he's stuck here like us. Pleasure to meet you, and a detective? Oh my, this is exciting. It's a real treat for both of us. What happened? Well, you know, Charles was trapped in a writing flesh wall. There were magical runes and symbols everywhere. The usual, for here anyway. Like flesh wall. Quite, an incredible spectacle from beyond. It was a wonder, detective. Normally, I just talk with my therapist about boring things, so this will be exciting for her. So let me process this. You encounter some sort of special effects rig. I assure you that as a person enroved by the matter, please don't use those words. Of course, pardon me. All I can tell you is it seemed very real. Very heroically vanished. Alex very heroically vanished and freed me. She was quite marvelous. Well, I believe Alex could do something like that. Magic monster circles don't exist. They just don't, okay? Had to have been, I don't know, a machine or something in the air that made you both hallucinate. I suppose that's a possibility. It just seems so real, so... Oh, nothing else. This place is certainly filled with exciting mysteries, isn't it? Oh yeah, real thrill, edge of your seat fun. Look, I need to keep searching this place. Torres has been going through all these books looking for any sort of clue or information. Research. I love research. My time to shine. Perhaps you're like a study buddy. We could put our heads together. Just... Too crazy kids have fun. Don't take up past your bedtime. I'll report back if I find anyone. I'll come if you need me. Do take care, Alex, and thank you again for saving me. Alright. As I said, I'm not calling you a liar, Mr. Werner. Just call me Charles or Chuck if you like. I've never been a Chuck before. Charles. What I'm saying is I've been on a hell of a lot of cases, and it has never not once turned out to be monsters. Demons, actually. Very different. Common mistake. But more importantly, Mrs. Torres. Detective, sorry. Well, I know you didn't see for yourself what Alice and I encountered, but surely... I think we're all under a lot of stress tonight, Charles. I've already been doused with some sort of gas once. That's just the time we know of. There's definitely something happening in this place. As soon as we find the people who caused it, my fist is going to happen to the sternum. But no matter what anyone thinks they've seen, it's important that we stay focused on getting out of here alive. Not spook ourselves with stories. But of course. I agree with you, Detective, you're right, that's the most important thing. You have my full support, of course. Good, we're too banged up to go snooping around this place for ourselves. And Alex is going to get all the support she can get. Speaking of Alex. Yeah? Maybe this can help, I found it in one of the books. A key, the top looks like a lion? Right, try to keep an eye for doors with lion motifs. Right. Do you know how much time we have left on the game? There's a lot of locked doors here. The music stopped. No. No, I'd rather not. The music just flat out stopped when I opened that. 30 hours, 21, 9 of them when they started tourists had like a big delay. Why'd you look at Okay, we're at 3 hours in. I think it will be a 6-8 hour minigame. Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay. So, yeah, we can probably continue this tomorrow. I think this is good progress. At least for a start. I don't know how many other characters we have to save, but it was still pretty good progress. Okay, I'm peeking at the achievements just to get an idea. There's 2 more people to save, at least by the looks of it. So I'm gonna leave it there. No, I don't want to talk to you. Get. Yeah, we can leave it here. We have time for tomorrow. Can you cover this? No. All right, I'm gonna save it here. Do we... Yeah, we're good. Alright. Yeah. This is actually really fun. I'm sorry I took forever to play it, but I was caught up with other stuff. But I'm actually really enjoying this one. The puzzles... Like, if a puzzle makes me write down cryptic shit like this, it's fun for me. I have fun with it. So yeah, so far really good. Alright, we continues tomorrow, same hour. Hopefully no power outages happens. But yeah, one more Tartarus Key tomorrow.